bring out more. Good. And then B flat. You can just present more like a B flat more. Good. I want to hear the like a first note of triple notes. So all kinds of triple group there, and you can just bring out the first note more sharp and more like a delicate sound. And then first note, please. Okay, here. Measure like between 34 and 35. You can have a little space there. So you can have a little break and more like a breathe. And when you enter the measure 35, you can have like more dynamic changes. It's very lighter touch. You can just draw more like using your pencil, very thin, and the edge of the pencil is very sharp. We can go just like a drawing by pencil. Very sharp. Good. More like a sharp sound using just like a drawing by pencil. It should straight up your fingers like this. This is the keyboard, and you don't need to know like a flat. Just like a straight of your fingers and just like a rubbing, or you can just press it like this. But you don't need to press too much. Don't take your weight too much here, and just straight of your this muscle, this part, and then press just like a second of the keyboard. You don't need to press too much. Don't make it down. Just going up a little bit more and just using your fingertips. So can you do it from measure 35, please? Good. And from the measure 37, it just goes to the like E major. So you can just present the like key change there. So from here, and you can just more like a bright sound. So would you sing more like a with bright sound? And of course, your right hand and left hand both hands together. You can just present your articulations more, especially for the like a first note, it should be presented. Can you play from measure 37 using your articulations for both hands? Good. Okay, here, measure 41, you can play more like a legato line here, but to move around your wrist here, and of course, open your arms, and also you should pull back your all shoulders like this. So you have to keep the distance between chair and the keyboard, okay? So can you play like a measure 41, please? Okay. So for the two measures, it sounds just like a one group. So you have to make like a phrase look very longer. So you don't need to make any break between measure 41 and 40 seconds. You don't need to make a little break there. But for the dynamic changes, you have to make a little longer diminuendo there. I want to hear very like a softer voice at the like a measure 40 second. Okay, so can you play from measure 39, please? Okay, pretty good. Maybe we can imagine like this. 41 is more like a real appearance, but the 42nd is more like a shadow. So you can make a big contrast between measure 41 and measure 42. This is a more like a real appearance, and after that, it's just like a shadow is coming. So you can make more like a piano with diminuendo. Little bit diminuendo, very piano. You have to make a design the all kinds of story here. So you have to imagine story first, and then you just keep going. Okay. So we need to make various dynamic changes here. And of course, and just keep in mind, you will make some kind of different touch, just like a drawing a pencil, even more like a fountain pen. You can just imagine you just draw something using your fountain pen, which makes very sharp and very delicate. So you can imagine it. I think it's going to help you to find some idea more. And then measure 41, the 42nd is just kind of, this is more like a drama or some kind of movie you can imagine. So real appearance will come first, and second theme is do some kind of shadow. So you will make a big difference between forte and piano. It's just like a sunshine and very darkness. So we can just feel that kind of contrasting atmosphere. Okay,